Hey guys, it's Viv. Welcome back. So today I wanted to talk about Lapis Lazuli since it is one of my favorite crystals and there is a lot of information about it online and in general. So I can't wait to get started. Lapis is probably one of the best crystals that you can use on the third eye chakra. In general, lapis is really good for vision, so whether that be psychic or physical vision, lapis has always been known to help with vision. In fact, it's said that Queen Cleopatra back in ancient Egypt would crush lapis lazuli down into a dark blue powder that she would then use as eyeshadow. This has also always been a stone of leadership. It was especially popular in ancient Egypt and in ancient Sumeria, particularly among royalty and nobility. Actually, in fact, lapis lazuli isn't technically a crystal. It's a stone that's made up of three crystals, which include lazurite, which is the blue color you can see here, white calcite, which are the specks of white in the crystal, as well as pyrite, which are the gold flecks that you can see along there. So all of these crystals kind of contribute to making up the general properties of lapis lazuli as a stone. So lazurite helps to open up that third eye chakra, really helps with intuition. And then white calcite is kind of like a purifier and a cleansing crystal, so gets rid of all that negativity and blockages. And then pyrite helps with taking action and making changes. Also, the darker the blue color that you find in pieces of lapis lazuli, the higher the grade or the quality of that piece. It's also well known that the highest quality of lapis comes from Afghanistan. Lapis lazuli helps to bring out that inner majesty, that inner queen or goddess within you. It really is one of the most powerful crystals out there for leadership and for intuition and for following your own unique vision as well. Lapis lazuli is honestly one of the most sought after stones in use for most of history. It is a universal symbol of wisdom and truth. I find that oftentimes people who are most attracted to lapis are writers, journalists, teachers, healers, people who are seeking spiritual truth and wisdom. Lapis has been used as burial stones in many different cultures and countries for a long, long time because it has such a close connection to the afterlife and to spirits on the other side. Also, the great rulers of Europe took a fondness to lapis lazuli. In fact, Catherine the Great of Russia adorned an entire room in her palace with lapis lazuli walls, fireplaces, doors, and mirror frames. It's great for activating the higher mind and enhancing intellectual ability. Again, it stimulates that desire for knowledge and understanding, and it's a really good crystal for learning and enhancing memory. It's also said to be a stone of friendship and to bring harmony within relationships. It attracts promotion, success, and lasting recognition within whichever field you are working in. Lapis encourages dignity in friendship and sociability, and it also encourages honesty, compassion, and just uprightness when you're dealing with others. As one of the oldest spiritual stones known to man, it represents universal truth and allows for peace and serenity and helps to release stress, especially when placed over the third eye chakra. Lapis in particular helps us to act more charitably and focus our efforts on service to others, especially when it comes to others' sensitivities and needs. Lapis is a great visionary stone. It brings information to the mind, mostly in like images rather than words. It often aids those with past life connections to ancient civilizations. So, for instance, Atlantis, Egypt, Sumeria, India. It helps to bring out hidden talents, especially when you are trying to get noticed in a positive way, or when you're trying to inspire others. Lapis has long been associated with gods and deities for almost as long as it's been in use. It has inspired civilizations through the gold flecks that resemble stars in the night sky. And people believe that by meditating on these colors, they felt supernatural forces that would transform their lives. In fact, the garments of priests and royalty were dyed with this lapis color to indicate their status as gods themselves. Lapis Lazuli was a symbol of the starry night, and it was a favorite stone of the Islamic Orient for protecting against the evil eye. And it was also used as an ornamental stone in Greek and Roman times, as well as in medieval Europe. They thought it resembled the blue of the heavens and was believed to counteract the wiles of the spirits of darkness and favor the spirits of light and wisdom. It expands awareness and conscious attunement to the intuitive self, stimulating enlightenment, enhancing dream work. It permits spiritual journeying and tapping into personal and spiritual power. Sometimes I like to bring in corresponding energies to enhance my workings with crystals. So in the case of lapis, for astrological influences, I really like using Jupiter. I think Jupiter harmonizes really nicely with lapis because Jupiter is all about bringing in higher wisdom from the heavens and seeking universal truth and awareness. In terms of essential oils that I like to bring in that harmonize well with lapis, I really like using pine and lemon because both of those scents kind of take you off into higher vibes, and they're very refreshing and uplifting too. As for animal spirit guides that I like to incorporate in my workings with lapis, I find that peacock and cat really work nicely because both of those creatures, well, first off, peacocks are really regal and they have that eye on the tip of their feathers, which is associated with intuition and psychic abilities. In fact, both cats and peacocks are very spiritual, very psychic, especially cats because they can see at night, and they are a creature often associated with witches and with darkness, and at nighttime especially. So lapis is really nice to work with at night. It harmonizes really well with the energy of those creatures and with nighttime. So yeah, I like leaving it out under the full moon or just under the stars in general. That's a nice way to cleanse your lapis. Overall, lapis is a highly spiritual, regal, awesome stone to use for leadership or any spiritual workings, or if you're trying to open up that third eye chakra to expand your vision and psychic abilities, or if you are seeking truth and knowledge. Again, this is a stone, a royal stone of learning. So yeah, that's lapis. I hope you guys found this video insightful and educational, and I hope this inspired you guys to want to work with lapis. If you guys already happen to have some pieces of lapis, please comment down below your experience with this crystal. I would be really interested to know. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an awesome day wherever you're at. Stay safe and healthy, and I will see you guys later. Bye.